Greetings all! Today we will be examining the exceptionally rare rock-type Pokemon Stonjourner, the Big Rock Pokémon. Though their appearances and powers might not be fully understood, Stonjourner are fascinating creatures that can certainly more than use a bit of brute strength to make a name for themselves in close quarters.
Stonjourner possess bodies that are built out of a series of stone-like objects linked together by mysterious forces, their arms consisting of 3 square blocks of stone, while the legs are 2 massive stone pillars with a pair of unusual and partially eroded diamond-shaped cross markings on each leg. Their main body links their limbs together with a single large rectangular block upon which their white eyes and mouth are located, with a series of 2 smaller square plates stacked on top of their head block.
Stonjourner are among organisms like the members of the rock and roller family in that they exist as creatures of animated stone with no soft parts internally or externally. But while it is understood how many Pokemon of this form function, Stonjourner are a complete and utter mystery.
Their forms are incredibly large and heavy by Pokemon standards, yet in truth they are actually quite light for their size and form in being made out of stone. It is thought that some sort of bizarre power courses through these creatures that allows them to remain comparatively lightweight for what they should weigh, which also might explain why they can learn the odd gravity technique naturally. On that same note, while these creatures have a very simple move pool with attacks and techniques that perfectly reflect their rocket construction a little more, they are noteworthy for the powerful and dynamic kicks they can deliver, as while they normally stand very still and do not move their bodies much, when they are ready to deliver an attack, they will suddenly burst into motion and deliver a swift kick from one of their rocky legs against anyone who is too slow to get out of the way in time, ensuring that they can move the bulk around at a decent speed despite their massive forms. In addition, the strange energy that fuels their movements is constantly radiated outwards from their form and acts to energize all that stand near them, giving them their signature Power Spot ability, which essentially increases the damaging power of attacks delivered by allies in multi-Pokemon battles by 30%, and in turn grants these creatures some use outside of their otherwise basic move repertoire.
The overall behavior of Stonjourner is also a complete and total mystery, for these creatures tend to spend most of their time on grassy and frozen hills alike, just standing around, unmoving.
These creatures will stay almost perfectly still as they watch the sun's rise in the sky and descend from its zenith to the horizon every single day possible, as if they are tracking its motion across the sky for some greater purpose. This has proven to be consistent enough that ancient humans are believed to have used Stonjourner in the construction of ancient religious temples and various other sites, watching their bodies twist and change direction as they follow the sun's pathway across the sky. Moreover, once a year, these creatures will gather from across the Galar region on a specific date and time, seemingly coming out of nowhere, either from vast distances away or from out of sight, and will form a circle with their bodies. Why they do this is uncertain, but it is noted that when they do this, their powers combine and generate a massive power spot that radiates energy everywhere, energizing the local area to the point where it creates a thermal spot that can be seen with the right imaging systems. Nothing else seems to happen at these spots though, and after the day is over, these creatures retreat to whence they came, so the purpose of this action is still unknown. Despite the unknown nature of their actions, this helps to make these otherwise simple rock creatures a fascinating subject of study, and likely something whose greatest mysteries may not be solved for some time, if ever. At the very least though, their combat performance is something that is well known and understandable. Perhaps not surprisingly, these creatures with stony bodies provide them plenty of physical power both on offense and defense. Their sturdy construction grants them a surprising degree of stamina as well, and they are quite a bit faster than most might expect. As a result of this, the only base stats of theirs that are below average for a fully evolved rock-type Pokemon are the base special attack and special defense stats, but they are both incredibly low, so it is best to limit their contact with special attack specialists if one wishes for them to last any serious length of time in battle.
I will be the first to admit that I really don't know exactly what to say about these odd creatures. On the one hand, they seem to be quite friendly most of the time, and don't exactly go out of their way to be a problem to others. On the other though, as hubby mentioned, the exact reasoning behind the behavior is a tremendous mystery, and the otherwise simple forms and powers belittle their unique capabilities and attributes. Perhaps someday the mystery will be solved, but for now, it's best to take them as they are. Powerful fighters that can take a hit physically and easily give one back, but who are also so weak against special assaults that they're mostly sitting ducks in such confrontations. Even so, these odd creatures can make for great goalies if you're playing a game of soccer or football for those outside of the United States, and overall can prove to be quite placid and the perfect friend for just relaxing and watching the sun set every evening.
Though very little may be concretely known about them, Stonjourner are still unique creatures that can more than prove to be a serious threat in the right cases. They may be relatively friendly to those that respect them, but get in their way and you may have more than a bit of trouble on your hands.
Just do yourself a favor and make sure to keep your eyes peeled for them. They might be almost indistinguishable from normal stone monuments when resting, but get in their face and you may find yourself on the receiving end of a powerful kick, more than likely to send you flying into the setting sun.
Thank you all for watching this video. It is always a pleasure to help teach others about the world of Pokemon and the many facets of it that exist in both the world we call home and the world they call home. If you'd like, please leave a comment and subscribe and ring the bell to this channel to get regular updates on content and anything else that might be going on. You can find me and my written work on DeviantArt under the name Utitus and be informed of information and content uploads on my Twitter page and my Patreon page. Donations are always welcome. Always remember, the world of Pokemon is a vast and varied place, and there's no telling what secrets might be hiding just around the corner. So keep watch, stay vigilant, and always prepare for the unexpected. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.